Welcome to the Datamam Podcast, where we break down how data transforms industries and decisions. I'm your host.
And I'm your co host. Today, we're looking at how companies are using web scraping not just to collect data, but to build something far more valuable: awareness. Not vague awareness. We're talking about precision, seeing the market shift as it happens, not after.
It's easy to imagine web scraping as a tool for dashboards or price lists, but in reality, it's a real-time sensor network. The companies that deploy it right can detect competitor moves, customer signals, regulatory risks, even market gaps, all from publicly available sources.
Let's talk about that phrase, market awareness. What does it actually mean? It's not just looking at sales numbers or hearing from your sales reps, it's a complete picture. What's changing across your industry, your competitors, your customers, your region? Scraping makes it possible to detect these shifts across hundreds of touch points before your competitors even notice. For example, imagine you're a CPG brand. If you're scraping grocery platforms or retailer sites, you can track when a competitor launches a new SKU or how their pricing shifts regionally. And then you can match that against your own inventory or promo planning. That's how market responsiveness works today.
And the signals aren't limited to price. Let's run through a few examples of what companies monitor. New product launches based on changes in category pages or sitemap updates. Out-of-stock alerts by monitoring availability flags or inventory counters. Promotions and banner rotations to understand where competitors are pushing attention. Shifting shipping timelines that might indicate supplier delays or fulfillment issues. Content or SEO changes. Which keywords are being prioritized, which audiences are targeted. Hiring activity on job boards, signaling expansion or product focus.
One logistics company we worked with tracked delivery delays across dozens of competitors, just by monitoring estimated shipping times on checkout pages. They used it to reposition themselves as the more reliable option, not by claiming it, but by proving it with data.
There's a great story we came across. A SaaS firm that was launching a new collaboration tool. Their competitors were heavily targeting SMBs, but through scraping job postings and product changelogs, they realized a subtle shift was happening. Larger enterprise clients were starting to show interest in similar tools, but no one had repositioned for them yet. The company moved quickly, rewrote their landing pages, changed pricing tiers, and pre-launched features tailored to larger teams. Result? They won deals before their competitors even pivoted. That's the power of public signals. On the surface, they're everywhere, but without scraping, they're invisible.
Too often, people think of scraping as a back-end task, a tool to get more data. But the best companies use it like a sixth sense. They build systems that track leading indicators, not just lagging ones. If your competitor files a new trademark, starts hiring new engineers in a certain field, or updates their tech stack, those are early moves that hint at product direction or market strategy. Scraping can help you surface those indicators at scale.
Exactly. And this isn't about surveillance or espionage. It's about open, public data that's already available. You're just collecting it faster, more systematically, and using it better.
Let's talk product teams. Most product decisions rely on quarterly research, surveys, or customer feedback. But imagine giving your PMs a real-time dashboard showing features being prioritized by competitors, UX patterns being copied or dropped, which integrations are getting traction, how support documentation evolves over time, scraping docs, changelogs, review sites, even GitHub repos if they're public, helps teams iterate based on evidence, not intuition. We've seen teams double their release velocity just by aligning closer to what the market is signaling.
Now, one area people often overlook: regulatory updates. Whether it's a new tax rule, a compliance policy, or sustainability mandates, changes usually get published online, but not always in predictable places. Some of our clients monitor dozens of health authority websites or legal portals, not just to stay compliant, but to act faster than competitors. A medtech client we worked with detected an update in a certification policy before their competitors did. It gave them a 2-month head start in adapting their product packaging and getting to market.
Let's not forget internal use cases. Scraping can help companies monitor their own resellers and detect unauthorized listings, track their brand across platforms, from forums to marketplaces.
Consolidate pricing inconsistencies across different regions or SKUs. Keep tabs on fake sites or copycat products.
We helped a luxury brand map over 600 third-party resellers, including counterfeiters. They use scraping to enforce their IP rights, clean up unauthorized listings, and protect their pricing strategy.
So, why is this happening now? Two reasons: tools are getting better. From headless browsers to smart proxies, it's easier to scale scraping without hitting walls. Timelines are shrinking. Decisions can't wait for static reports. Real-time visibility is becoming a competitive edge.
Also, scraping is getting cheaper. You don't need a massive engineering team. With the right setup, even a mid-sized team can build high-frequency scrapers that feed structured data to dashboards or AI pipelines. But raw scraping isn't enough. The magic is in enrichment.
Scraped data is messy. You have duplicates, partial matches, and outdated records. So once you pull the data, you need cleaning to remove noise, validation to ensure accuracy, normalization to match formats, entity resolution to connect disparate sources, and then transformation, turning thousands of unstructured rows into clear, visual, or model-ready formats.
That's what separates simple scraping from full-blown data intelligence. If you're wondering where to start, don't try to scrape everything. Start with a question. For example, what makes my competitors convert better? Where are they allocating resources? What content is driving their traffic? What compliance risks should we prepare for? The question defines the target defines the source, and the source defines the scraper.
This is exactly where Datamam fits in. We help companies turn the open web into a market sensor network, not just collecting data, but decoding it, structuring it, feeding it into tools, models, and decisions. From retail price monitors to policy trackers to competitor dashboards, we build scalable scraping systems with enrichment built in. Scraping isn't just for scraping's sake. It's a strategic capability, one that lets you see what's happening as it's happening, so you're not reacting months too late. That's it for today's Datamam Podcast. For more on scraping, enrichment, and data strategy, visit datamam.com. And if you like this episode, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.